And let's bring Dr. Rentschler in here, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Follow me, sir.
Thank you.
Follow me, sir. Step on now. Clerk, raise your right hand, please.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you shall give to the court and the matter now in hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, Dr. Rentschler, this is going to be very quick. Go ahead, Mr. Brennan. We
Thank
just
you.
need his name.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Good afternoon.
Could you please state your name for the record and spell it?
Dr. Andrew John Rentschler, ANDREWJOHNRENTSCHLER.
You've testified before in this case?
I have, yes, sir.
In a last voir dire in a past trial?
That's correct.
Okay. Did you have conversations and communications with the defense before your last testimony?
I did, yes.
Did you use text messages to communicate?
I believe there was maybe one text message.
Okay. How about phone calls?
There was maybe one or two phone calls, I believe.
Okay. Would it be fair to say there was 6 text messages for you?
Yeah, I believe I sent one, and then there were 5 sent to me.
And were there 23 phone calls?
No, I don't believe so.
Have you looked at the records outlining the phone calls that supposedly you made to the defense?
I looked at the records from the defense, but then I looked at my own records, which indicate a different number, only 3 phone calls, I believe.
Okay, so the 23 phone calls that are summarized, you don't think you made those phone calls?
No, if you look at them, it's like 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. And in that time period, according to my phone records, I have like a 21-minute phone call that encompasses most of that time.
Okay. Did you discuss with the defense before your testimony anything about this case?
I don't believe so, no.
When you say you don't believe so, do you remember speaking to them about this case at all?
I remember speaking about my qualifications and my background, and I believe that's it.
Did you ever use any other medium to have conversations with the defense other than text or emails or phone calls?
No, sir.
Did you ever communicate with them on Signal?
No, sir.
Why not?
There was no reason to.
As an expert, when you communicate with clients, there's no concern about having it in writing, is there?
So when I...
Keeping a record, whether it's a phone call or a text message or an email, there's no concerns when you're dealing with clients having a record of that, is there?
I don't believe that ARC has any specific policy for that, no, sir.
Did you keep track of your hours prior to your testimony?
I did, yes.
And before you testified, did you have conversations with people from the Department of Justice about this case?
Yes, I did.
Did they inform you about witness testimony?
They did inform me, yes, about testimony and situations and events that came forth in the trial that I was not aware of.
Who decided whether it was going to be an issue worthy of talking about before trial?
With the DOJ, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, certainly that would have been up to the DOJ. I mean, I would have had conversations with them. I don't believe that I asked or requested anything, but they
Sure.
were called to update us about what was going on.
Do you know why they were calling and raising certain issues with you?
I do not know, no, sir.
And by calling and raising issues and telling you information, even if you weren't requesting it, it helped prepare you for your trial testimony, didn't it?
It would certainly help prepare me to understand what was going on during the trial, yes.
Did you know there was a sequestration order, that there was supposed to be no discussion of testimony and issues that were occurring in the courtroom before you testified?
I'm going to allow it. Were you aware of that, sir?
No, I was not.
Okay.
After you testified, before you testified, did you get a chance to meet anybody from the defense?
Just when I came to court, I think for the voir dire is the first time I met anybody.
Did you just spend time with the defendant and the defense after your testimony?
Well, after my testimony at trial on the 24th, yes, I was provided a ride back to the airport, and I believe I was the last witness. So before my ride to the airport, they said, there's a lunch next door. We need to get somebody else to take to the airport. Come over, have lunch. I had lunch, stood in the corner, and then got a ride back to the airport.
Spend time with the defendant and her family?
Oh, they were certainly there.
Did you talk to them?
Well, they talked to me. As I said, I ate my lunch, and then I actually went and stood in the corner, and then I believe some people came over to talk to me and approach me.
So you spent some time with them?
Certainly, yes.
Okay. And, sir, I understand the report is not going to be ready until May 7th or after?
I believe currently that's what the estimated deadline is, yes.
And so in evaluating Dr. Welch's materials, you wanted to look at the raw data, the conclusions, the findings, the PowerPoint, all the materials, right?
Yes, you'd like to review all the materials before coming up with an
You
opinion.
make a decision on what you think is appropriate to contest or maybe agree with, and then do your own test if necessary, correct?
To be able to respond to what those opinions and allegations are, yes, sir.
And it's taken you at least a month to fairly do that, hasn't it?
Well, I believe that's what we've had, a month. I don't know if it's taken us a month. That's basically all we've had up to this point to do that.
And it's still not done?
No, not yet. That's correct, sir.
All right. Is that it, Mr. Brennan?
That's it, thank you.
All right. Can you get that report and everything completed before the 7th? If I order you to do so?
If you order me to do so, I mean, I could certainly try and expedite it. Yeah.
All right. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You're all set, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.